Hi everyone, welcome to another Toeic lesson, another business English lesson where we are going to learn 5 more key Toeic vocabulary and vocabulary for business English. Plus, we're also going to do 4 practice Toeic questions at the end. So enjoy the lesson, learn a lot, and increase your Toeic score. Let's get started. Here is the first vocabulary. Scrutinize. Now the pronunciation is often scrutinize, but this is to analyze, examine something very carefully, often to find mistakes or problems. Here's an example. Because she was a member of the royal family, the media scrutinized everything she did. So the media judged and looked closely at everything she did. In passive voice, every time a new iPhone is released, it is heavily scrutinized by tech reporters. So tech reporters scrutinize the new iPhone. The new iPhone is scrutinized. What is the noun for scrutinize? Well, it is scrutiny. This is a close examination, often looking for mistakes. And the common form is subject is under scrutiny. So subject is being closely examined. Here's an example. In recent years, digital currency such as Bitcoin have been under more scrutiny from national governments. So the national governments are scrutinizing digital currencies. Okay, now think about this. Is there any famous person in your country who has been under scrutiny lately? So has the media been talking about them a lot and trying to find problems? If you can answer that, you understand the term. Number 2, the verb trump. Trump means to be more important than or defeat. And it's very simple grammar. Subject trumps object. In terms of priorities in my life, watching sports trumps watching movies. So I'm saying sports are more important to me than movies. Or in 2016, Donald Trump trumped Hillary Clinton. However, in the 2020 election, Joe Biden trumped Donald Trump. So defeated, beat. Number 3, compatible. Notice my pronunciation. It's not compatible, it's compatible with. And that means works well with, often electronics, or can exist together without problems. So if something is compatible with something else, they work well together. There's not problems in the relationship. Here's an example. Apple's new operating system is not compatible with older iPhone models. So it doesn't fit, it doesn't match. You could also say the new operating system is incompatible with older iPhone models. Your Bluetooth speaker is compatible with almost any computer. Notice the form. Something is compatible with something. With. You see that with. Number 4, compile. This is to create a list or report by using different articles, different data, different information. Here's an example. The magazine compiled a list of the 100 best singers over the last 10 years. Or the police have compiled a list of the 50 most dangerous criminals in the city. If it's passive voice, we could say something, if we compile a list was compiled, is compiled, has been compiled. What is the noun for compile? What is the noun? Compilation. So the band released an album. It was a compilation of their hit songs. So the band compiled their hit songs in a new album. It was a compilation. Number 5, distinguish. The verb distinguish. To separate from others, stand out, differentiate, be different. An example, it is hard for a YouTuber to distinguish themselves from others doing the same thing. So it's hard for a YouTuber to stand out, be special, be different. Notice the form. Subject distinguishes object from others. Notice distinguish here needs an object. Another example, I can't distinguish Pepsi from Coke. So distinguish Pepsi from Coke. Notice that from. Okay, let's look at some conversation questions for a quick review. Talk to yourself. You can record your answers, but these questions are including all of the new vocabulary. All right, so now let's go to the TOEIC questions. Let's look at 103 and find out what the answer is. All right, so first, let's eliminate one answer and then pick the correct answer. We will immediately eliminate since. Since is definitely wrong. This is because when you use since to talk about time, the main clause is present perfect or present perfect continuous 99% of the time. Here's an example. Since leaving the city, I felt more relaxed. Better. Since leaving the city, I have been feeling more relaxed. Notice the present perfect in the main clause. So we know since is incorrect. So what is the best answer? It is B, upon. Upon means as soon as, but it's a preposition. So it's followed by a noun or verb ing. For example, as soon as she became CEO, she was under scrutiny. Okay, that's fine. But if I say, upon she became CEO, she was under scrutiny, this is incorrect because I do not put subject plus verb after upon. I need a noun form. So correct, upon becoming CEO, she was under scrutiny. So as soon as she became CEO, therefore the answer is B. 117. Well, this is just an adjective preposition partner. We were saying earlier that if you use compatible, the preposition is with. Something is compatible with something else. Therefore, the answer is C. 129. Now, remember what the subject is here. If we simplify this sentence, the subject is data. Data blank by an outside research firm. Okay. Well, data is non-countable. A non-countable noun is like advice, feedback, information, furniture. You do not count it and you do not put an S after it. If we think of a non-countable noun, it is like it. What do I mean? Well, you do not say it have. You also do not say data have. So eliminate C. And you don't say it were, you say it was. So eliminate B. So now we have A or D. A or D. Well, we also know that this is a passive sentence because the research firm compiled data. So data was compiled by the research firm. Data has been compiled. Data had been compiled. We need passive voice, therefore the answer is D. All right, 112. This is based on vocabulary we just learned. The answer is D. Distinguish itself from others is stand out from others. Be different than others. So, as I said, D. All right, so this was a fast lesson. We got 5 new vocab. We also tried 4 questions. Thank you for all your support. Please subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want. And most importantly, have a wonderful day. Bye.